guys, Brian here at 3TR, and here's my official movie review for Non-Stop. Now this movie stars Liam Neeson and Julianne Moore, and apparently it's directed by the same guy who actually directed a previous, not too long ago, Liam Neeson film titled Unknown. Now apparently the overall plot, if you haven't already seen the trailers by now, is that Liam Neeson plays an air marshal who's on a flight from, if I remember correctly, from either DC or New York to London, and while he's in the middle of the flight, he gets a little message saying that there's a killer on the plane. He's going to start killing people every 20 minutes until Liam Neeson gets him $1 million. Tell me you guys know where that's from. Okay, $100 million. And apparently Neeson has to figure out exactly who the killer is and why he's being framed for apparently hijacking the plane and wanting the money himself. Now, what did I think of Non-Stop? I have to be honest, going into it, I really didn't think it was going to be anything special. I thought it was going to pretty much go through the standard practices that Liam Neeson goes in with these films since he got really popular with the first Taken film. But I'm actually happy to say that I was actually quite surprised. This was a really entertaining movie, very suspenseful. I really enjoyed the twist. I thought the action wasn't quite as over the top as we're used to in Liam Neeson's films, but it was subtle and direct to the point. I thought the cinematography actually quite worked, and I even thought the concept of having this whole thing take place on the plane itself was certainly a change of pace, and it kind of gives you the feeling of being like trapped in a cage with a wolf. Get it? Trapped in a cage with a wolf. Another reference to another Liam Neeson film. Anyway, I thought the performances all around, they're pretty solid. They're not Oscar-worthy, but they're well aware of what type of movie they're in, but they have heart, and they actually make you care about some of these characters. When Liam Neeson is first kind of being framed, he actually reacts like a person would be who's trying to help people, but is being projected as the bad guy. And, he's great in all the parts that he's like this. I thought Julianne Moore's part was also pretty neat, and I actually really did like the little twists that they had. And the movie really wasn't quite as predictable as I was expecting. I was like, when I was watching the trailers before seeing this, I was like, I think the movie's going to play out this, and this way. And there were actually a couple of turns that the movie took that I wasn't quite expecting. And it's those moments that really make the movie really quite enjoyable, and something that I think everyone who is a fan of these type of films should definitely check out. Now, it's not to say that the movie's perfect. There are a couple of moments which, if you really think about it in a logical sense, you know that it wouldn't work that way, or a couple of moments that if certain things hadn't played out exactly that right, perfect way, then the whole situation would have gotten a lot worse, or things wouldn't have played out that exact way. And you do have to kind of let those scenes go. They're far and in between, but anyone who has a common sense mind will be able to point them out right away. But anyway, this was truly a great film. I would even say it's certainly, in my opinion, it's actually the best film of Liam Neeson's I've seen since probably the first Taken film. And that is saying something. So if I had to give this movie a solid rating, I'm going to give Non-Stop a B+. Certainly check this out if you're not too busy watching either one of the newer films that came out this weekend, like 300 or the new Mr. Peacock movie, if you haven't seen it already. And if you like this movie review, feel free to like, comment down below, and feel free to subscribe to keep track of me, my future movie reviews, video game reviews, and topic videos. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.